Hello, and welcome to your Wine Down Wednesday. Few minute chat here with me, Leslie Urbis. I am a dietitian who specializes in the neuroscience, the nutrition, and the emotional aspects of your food so you can step into luxury eating at its finest, which is really where you get to eat the gourmet food, enjoy the fine wine, and just enjoy the benefits of looking good and loving your body as well. So, today's episode here is going to be all about you blaming other things. So, blaming menopause, blaming age, blaming maybe just things that you feel that need to happen society wise on why you are gaining the weight. Okay. So if you are watching, I encourage you to do a hashtag live, hashtag replay. Go get yourself some sort of beverage. It doesn't have to be wine. It just so happens to be mine because I love to teach people that you can eat and drink what you want and still have the body that you desire. That is the capabilities that we have here. So if you want to, go grab some water, go grab anything, and just sit back and relax as we talk about this topic. So I want to nail one thing in the head first. Why we blame these things, thank you. Why we blame these things is because it's our way. We're trained at a young age to blame everything, right? We're trained to blame everything. It's your fault for this, it's your fault for this, it's your fault for this, right? If we were raised in a family that had weight issues, we were taught to blame external sources or that we just were what we are, right? We're Italians, we just eat. We're bigger bones people, so we're just always bigger bones. Uh, oh, I had a metabolism like yours when I was your age, but then I turned X age and it all went downhill and I can't eat what I want anymore, right? These are the things that we are taught. So we're taught to blame them. Menopause and age just seem to be very universal. For men, it may be like upper 30s, 40s. People call it like a midlife crisis kind of thing. So I want you to imagine with me here, I want to take you down the road of backwards. Go back to your past and really think about it. What were you taught? Is weight loss easy? Is weight loss hard? Do you have to eat certain foods? Do you have to restrict certain foods? Do you have to keep certain things from yourself? Do you have to follow a laundry list of to-dos? Do you have to completely change your whole life just to look good? Do you have to give up the wine? Do you have to give up sugar? Do you have to give up protein? What is it that you were trained? Take a pill. Really think back. Hear what you heard as a kid. Hear the things people said to you. Oh, it's hard for us to lose weight. Oh, we're just fat. Oh, we're just big boned. And feel how those things felt. Like, how did it feel when people said these things to you? When you imagined having to go through these things in life? How did it make you feel? Really feel. We wind up blaming these external sources because it just coincides that when these external forces happen, we get that result. As we age, our weight creeps up, which is exactly what our mom said would happen. As we hit menopause, our weight creeps up, which is exactly what our mom said would happen. As we grow up, we were always big boned, thus we're always big boned, and our weight continues to go up. Okay, so the stuff that we're taught and the things we hear and the things we imagine and the things we feel become more and more true to us. So it occurs, but it's not true. Think of one person that's in their 60s, 70s that is not overweight, is not obese, and still enjoys their life. We all know one person at least, and we'll say it's because they were always skinny. I call BS. It's because they always believed their metabolism was working for them. It's because they kept their metabolism working for them. It's because they got that ability to listen innately to what they need. When you follow along here with me and learn luxury nutrition and you step into accepting that call, you're going to hear things like you can change those thoughts in your head, the feelings that you feel, and really transition your entire life. You will wind up happier and healthier when you can get back to the intuitive nature on the inside. Because believe it or not, one of the big things that people teach right now is that intuitive eating. You may or may not have heard about it, right? But like you can eat anything you want. And part of that is that it's like eat as much peanut butter as you want. And I guarantee that you one day want to give it up. And that might be true for like 90% of the food that you use, but there might be that one food that will just never get tiring that you could just go crazy wild on, right? There could be a lot of things there, okay? But then there could also be a lot of other compounding factors in your head and beliefs that you have that if you did that, you would gain drastic weight and never be able to lose it because it doesn't go to the source. The source is the thoughts you think, the feelings you feel, and what you hear yourself tell yourself. And it may not be even you saying it because we're all born with the capability to know yes or no. I love to use this in terms of my children. Don't get me wrong. There are mornings that my daughter will first say, Mom, I want a popsicle. And I'll say, Lily, I think that's a really good idea. But instead of starting with the popsicle, let's start with breakfast and go from there. And she'll be like, okay, sounds good, right? Now, maybe 45 minutes later, she asks again. Maybe she doesn't ask for 2 hours. Maybe she forgets about the popsicle. But when I give my kids options, I give them all options, and in the order it's written. I don't weigh anything better or worse. We go upstairs. Do you want eggs? No. Do you want sausage? No. Do you want bacon? Yes. Do you want an apple? No. Do you want strawberries? Yes. Okay. Simple, easy. What if you gave yourself one word like that? Do you want pizza? Not really. Do you want a donut? Yes. Okay. If you listened to the inside of you and knew yes or no, that would be helpful. That's us as children. We know yes or no. But as we grow up and we want to make our own decisions, somebody's written it for us. No, you will not eat that popsicle. It is bad for you. There is too much sugar, and I know what sugar does to your body, so you must eat your broccoli instead. And then your intuitive nature goes out, right? We lose our authentic self with our nutrition and with our body's natural response to gear us towards the foods that we need to be healthy, that we need to sustain. That is very important for you to process. We all have this in us. We're all capable of it. And that's what luxury nutrition gets you back to. Being able to go through the flow of that in a completely done for you service or in a way that you can actually learn it for yourself. Simple, easy, game on. To take this a step further, part of the reason why we use these external forces is because we don't want to look at ourselves as being what is to blame. And that compounds the weight gain because we also lose our innate nature to take responsibility. When we take responsibility, we keep our power and weight loss comes easier. I'll often get, oh, well, Leslie, you were just skinny your whole life. No, I wasn't. If you check with any girl that went to high school with me, they would tell you I was fat. Okay. They would say that to you. Okay. I have lots of stories within my freshman year of people calling me fat, and I was at a completely healthy weight, but it didn't matter. I was fat to them. So I really want you to think about that today. Where are you blaming an external force? Because it has nothing to do with this. It's all in here. It's all in here. And you have what you need in here, but it's so overwritten by everything else somebody else taught you. So we need to get back to what it is that you fully need. Okay? So how do you do that? Well, as you follow along my pages, as you follow along learning things, you're going to hear some of these tools. But when you book that breakthrough call to step into your luxury nutrition, you're going to find out the things that are stopping you, what it is you're telling yourself, the things that you're pushing down. See, I get on calls with people and they say they value their health, but it's like money, kids, family, then health. But what could really change in your life if you could transition your health that would help numbers one and two? What would change for you if you had better health in your family life and in your business life? These are things that I really want you to start to step into. If I had a clearer mind around eating, what else would change in my top two values, maybe? Really think about it and step into the power of knowing what luxury nutrition can be for you and how it can save you time, energy, effort, how you can love yourself more, how you can feel better about yourself, and how you can just hear and see a whole new life for yourself when you book that call and when you take it to the next level. But until then, you'll keep looking at wine like it's a bad thing, and you'll worry about being as perfect as you can possibly be when that's not what we were meant to do in this life. We were meant to learn innately what we need for us. And let's get back to that. So if you watch this whole episode, hashtag live, hashtag replay, if you do catch this, ask me questions below. If you're ready to step into that nutrition call, I wanted to say something different there. So pardon my hold there. But when you're ready to do it, when you're ready to take it to the next level, note health is a priority for you. It can't be something you think you kind of sort of want to do. It's got to be a priority. Because every one of us could probably list off, we want to lose weight, we want to look better, we want to do this or this. But if it's not a priority, if it's not a value, it's always just something that we kind of sort of want to do instead. So when you're ready to take that to the next level, that's what it will give you and provide to you all the ability to eat the gourmet food, drink the wine, and still enjoy looking good every day. Even when you step out into your bathing suit onto the beach, you're still turning heads. So I will catch you on that call. I hope you guys have a fit and fabulous rest of your Wednesday. Wine it down.